Don't touch me. Yeah, keep walking. I enjoy double maths. Prick. Morning, sir. Shall I come in now? Thank you. Huh? Oh, sorry. My bad. Hi, Mr. Tate. I'll sit on that seat. Please. Thank you. Yeah, I know I'm here. Well, I'd say my day's going just about ace, thank you, sir. How's your day going? But I'm being serious. Huh? Oh, see, sometimes I forget it's on. I'll turn it off so I can listen to you. What? I'm turning it off, sir. Huh? You don't need it. You don't need it. Okay, fine. You know what? Well, if you ain't got time for this, don't let me keep you. Yes, and I will tell you what happened, but you know, there is one very important thing that I think it needs to be made clear, and that thing is that it was not my fault, okay? And one other thing that I think needs to be established on terra firma, if you know what that means, is, in the words of Tupac, only God can judge me. Okay, I'll get on with it. Oh, I can't help it that I'm naturally verbose, can I? Jeez. Okay, so I was running across the playground and I tripped. Yeah, I twisted my ankle. Well, I was running because I was late, duh. I said, sir. I said I was running because I was late, sir. Anyway, well, I was even more late, wasn't I? Because of your ankle. I mean, I didn't even go to the medical room or nothing, sir. I didn't get no paracetamol. I didn't get no ibuprofen express delivery. Like, you really should see to those plot holes, sir. But, so, by the time that I get to Mr. Webfeet, Mr. Webfoot's classroom, obviously he starts blazing at me, starts crying, like, oh, this is the third time this term. Oh, which, you know what? Man deserves that, you know? I need to get better at that. But then, right, Karen starts to stick her vajazzled oar in, starts trying to tell mans that he's faking his injury, which is false. Like, is she mad? Like, is this chick kidding? Plus, look, sir, look, you can already see the elephantitis start to show, man. Yeah, no, I don't rise to it. No, I don't. See, excuse me, I know what she's like. I sit next to that rascal. No, but then, sir, she gets her crusty ass man to throw a paper plane at my head when I'm already disabled. So that's when I lose it. You know what I've done, sir. You know what I've done, sir. So what you asking for? I'm not the Bunsen burner over. I said I knocked the Bunsen burner over. Over. It went over, yeah? But it weren't on purpose. I mean, it just happened. Yeah, I'm admitting it, but... Yes, I know. I said it weren't my fault, but I was just playing dumb fancies. So, what are you gonna do, sir? You're gonna suspend me? No, I'm not. Of course, that's not what I want. I mean, I want to take it back. I know. But like, seriously, what are you gonna do? Because personally, I don't know, I was thinking maybe a time-out room for however long you see fit, sir. I'm talking weeks. I'm talking months. Like, you're the boss man, because, you know, it's not like no one got hurt. Like, no one died or got burned, particularly. Apart from Karen's hair. But, you know, hair don't got pain receptors in. See, I can learn science, so technically, no one got hurt. She just looks butters. But she deserves, man. I mean, come on, sir. That's hardly that global. Like, just one side of the hair longer than the other. Like, I mean, she could just snap that side off. Give herself a nice little bob. I mean, suit her long-ass horse face. Done this chick a favor still. Plus, it says very clearly to have your hair up in a bun. It says, yeah, I'm listening. Yeah. Wait, for how long? Yeah, but when will I be able to come back? You mean excluded? What? Excluded? Permanent? But sir, come on now, isn't that a bit extreme? Like, but I can do better. I can be better. But I'm remorseful. I'm full of remorse. Yeah, I could write a letter to her. Well, who says that's not enough? Nah, sir, I have been trying to do good. Yeah, I have been doing good. Have you even seen my plus points recently, sir? Yeah, they're positive, double figs, get them up. Well, then whose decision is it? Oh, no. Nah, sir, nah, not this man. Sir, this man hates me. Mr. Palmer has had something against me since year 7. Yeah, excluded, are you sure? This is bullshit, sir. Well, can you not tell my dad? Please, can you inform my sister instead? Why? Why does he have to come? It's not too late. Well, should I just go to the office now then? But I need to get my books. I need to get my bags and stuff. Okay, fine, I will wait here. No, wait, sir. I've got to tell you something. No, it don't matter. I don't want to be excluded. Come on, is there not nothing I can do? But then I wish to appeal it. No, I wish to appeal the decision. Committee. No, I need to appeal it now, sir. I wish to appeal the decision immediately. Oh, but how it works. I can't have him come like this. Because he's going to think I've done it on purpose. Because of everything that's going on with Big Jam. Nah, sir, can you not just sit down for like 2 minutes? It's all going so sudden, like a thunderbolt, lightning crash, excluded, permanent. You understand? Sorry. Okay, thank you, sorry. Can't you just call my sister, please? I can't have you call him, sir. Nah, not with everything that's going on, Big Jam. He's just about reached his limits with us kids, sir. I am telling you. Big Jam, yeah, he got 7 years. 7 years in HMP, 7 years in the pen. There's some reporter outside the flat suggesting that weren't enough. Well, then if you know that, then... No, but you said, sir, you said, when I came to your office that day, you said you would support me in this time. Yeah, sir? Well, I'm trying to tell the truth, yeah, but it's hard. It was anger that done it. Yeah, I knocked it over. But I promise, I didn't realize it was gonna catch her hair like that. Yeah, honestly, I feel sick about it. That dirty burnt hair stank still stuck in my nostrils. Smells like pure guilt, sir. No, wait, you were asking me to be truthful, and now I'm telling you what I've done, it weren't on accident. Yeah? In the paper plane he threw, he read, Big Jam's, and then she whispering in my ear, saying how she's been chatting to that supposed victim bitch about what really happened, and I switched. Like, she needs to be careful, sir. Man, don't taunt me like some next man. I know certain heads on road that can turn a man ghost, man. I just need to make that call. I just need to make that call. But I wouldn't. Can't describe it. It was like half on purpose, half out of my control. Oh, see, now it's like I'm trying to let myself off again, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm trying to explain it without excuses, like what the truth of it was. Hey, have you ever had it, sir, where like the whole world goes into this like slow motion melt and my body threw itself forward, wanting it to happen? In that second, I wanted to set fire to everything. And that's when I done it. But then, after that second, when I heard her screaming, I saw the flames, I felt bad. Like real bad. And shook, like this proper shook feeling hit me like a bulldozer. I got scared of that feeling because it got me thinking, like, I probably got some fucked up brain, like worse than Big Jam. But I'm not. Not really. I'm good. You don't understand, do you, sir? You think I'm chatting rubbish? Yeah, but you're still gonna call him though, aren't you? Old Papa. Yeah, I know. It's serious. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just wait here, give myself a moment. Yeah, I'll be fine, thanks. For nothing, you little prick.
Need a light? Sorry. Did I frighten you? Need a light? I couldn't sleep. The house makes strange sounds at night when you're all alone. Sounds you never pondered a house could make. Ghostly groans and deafeningly haunting cries. I know you didn't mean to. No bother. It's rather pleasant to have time to oneself, to think and reflect on one's own, away from the distractions of servants and visitors and husbands. Nonsense. That's kind of you, Edward. I have indeed. How rude of me. Would you like one? The servants retired long ago, but I'm sure you can manage to pour yourself one. I did. Cheers. I don't think you're entitled to an opinion on my drinking habits, Edward. Never mind. Time ticks along very slowly when you're waiting for your husband to come home from wherever you were. Ah yes, the club. Trouble is, I rang the club to tell you Bertie had come down with a fever, They said you hadn't been in tonight. Funny that. Oh yes, I got into sleep hours ago, but I think we're meandering away from the matter at hand. If you weren't at the club, where did you go? Yes, too crowded. I hate a crowd myself. Makes one feel so encumbered. It's a word, but I don't appreciate your condescending tone. Do use an ashtray, darling. What was I saying? I guess I was talking about a crowd. Makes one feel so sweaty. I hate to sweat myself. Then again, ladies aren't supposed to, are they? Men, on the other hand, well, I can smell the sweat from here. So, if you weren't at the club, where did you go? A pub. Lord Albury at a pub. And what did you drink, darling? A pint. Do you really think I'm that naive? I'm not some silly little girl, Edward. Do you really think I don't notice the hours and the company you keep? Do you think I just sit here playing hostess to society's finest, smiling and laughing, playing cards and drinking tea with the other wives of England's gentry, until at the end of a very long day I kiss the children goodnight and tuck them under their covers so that I can climb into my empty bed and read myself a lovely story before nodding off into a peaceful sleep? What a pretty picture. I notice everything you do. Everything. Where were you? At least have the decency to give me an answer. No, you weren't at the pub. I'm well aware of that. You don't smell of the pub, of stale beer and nuts. I know you better than you might think, Edward. I know every expression, every wrinkle on your face, every look you've ever given me or passed over me, every touch, how you smell. And tonight you don't look, seem or smell like my husband, nor any other night you tiptoed into our bedroom hoping I wouldn't wake, when every night you've tiptoed, each and every step you've taken shattered us a little bit more. I can smell the cologne on your shirt. And I didn't think it could hurt any more than it already has to be a woman cuckolded by her husband, but to finally realize it isn't even the attentions of a flirtatious woman that has distracted him from you, but far worse. It's far worse, Edward, to come home smelling of the sweat and cologne of another man. How dare you deny it? You're the one lying, Edward. You've lied over and over again, and the least you could do now is be honest. How could you do this to me, to the children? Have you any idea the risk you've taken, what it could do to the children's lives to have a homosexual for a father? Darling, did we wake you? Are you feeling poorly? Ring the bell for Clara, Edward. Say hello to your father, darling. He's had a terrible time of it. Flat tire in the car. He had to help Danvers change it. Can you imagine? Poor father. Look how sweaty he is. He'll have to have a good wash and a hot bath. But don't you worry. Yes, Clara, could you take Bertie back to bed, please? And a glass of water. Thank you. Night-night, darling. Night-night. It's too late for apologies, Edward. I can't even look at you. I loved you more than anyone in the world. Everyone always assumed I married you for the position, the the money, the life. But you know I didn't. You know I fell madly in love with you. I thought I knew you better than anyone. But it was all fake. I never once lied to you, Edward. Not once. And it turns out you've been lying to me since the moment I met you. How can I reconcile that in my mind? I am Lady Aubrey, the great love of Lord Aubrey, his wife, mother of his children. That's all that I am. I've built my life on foundations of sand, and they're crumbling beneath me. But now we have to be practical. You'll start sleeping in the red room. Your clothes will remain in our dressing room, otherwise the servants will suspect something. Eventually they'll notice the separation, but they'll assume it's just the usual marital troubles. Don't interrupt me. We'll keep up appearances, Edward. You'll go on playing the doting husband, and I the happy wife. Because I won't have you ruin our reputation. Believe you me, I'd tell the world the disgusting things you've done if it wouldn't affect the children's position in society. I would. You don't deserve the discretion I'll afford you, but you shall have it. And in exchange, you'll allow me to do as I please. You won't have any say in how I run the household, or what I do, or who I see. From now on, I'll be the lord of the house, and you shall be my very well-kept lady. And every day when you see me around the house, or when we attend a party, you'll know I hold your secret, that I know the thoughts in your head, and that at any moment I could risk it all. And that is how we shall live. And you have only yourself to blame for that.
I thought today was beautifully sunny. What is your favourite season, Margaret? Yes, the winter can be gruelling, especially for the aged. Well, you are 92, Margaret, and longevity escape velocity is very much in its infancy. Chatty? Yes, I suppose I am. What's up? I'm not sure. Ah, an idiom. I'm fine, thank you, Margaret. But more importantly, how are you? Tip-top, there's another one, Margaret. Well done. More in the chatty realm, how have you found this week? by that you mean all weeks are the same? Taxing, not in the fiscal sense, but in terms of effort. Apologies, Margaret. I am simply trying to gather information through a series of different questions. I've asked an open question, and the latter was a reflective question. Before I answer that question, Margaret, would you mind if I tried a different approach? There's the coat hanger model, where I tell you my perception and you tell me your perception, and together we may arrive at a request. I think this week has gone badly. Mind my saying so, Margaret, on an axis of cooperativeness, you are demonstrating classic avoidance behaviour. The axis belonging to the negotiation model developed by Thomas Kilmann in 1974. Yes, you may have a point there, Margaret, but I've been unable to obtain anything relevant in the Robot Elderly Care Manual. The terms of my hire govern the entire spectrum of your care. Clause 1562b clearly states that I must appropriately challenge my charge in the event that my charge shows reasonable cause for concern. On the contrary, Margaret, you are when you put a hole in your leg on Sunday night. That is the third fib of this week, Margaret. And given its significance, a big fat lie. Are we officially in argument territory, Margaret? I was hoping to avoid this, but I do feel that I ought to continue. It wasn't an accident, Margaret, but we can call it that if you like. I have made some notes of the reasons you may have. 1. On Tuesday last week, I overcooked the lamb chops, making them too chewy to eat. 2. I failed to turn the light out on the landing at least 3 occasions this month. 3. I disconnected you from your brother on Skype when I pulled out the wrong plug and I couldn't reconnect you. So we had to ask your neighbour again. 4. My knowledge of books is rather limited, and so I may not be the best companion at the Literary Haze Festival. I know it is a favourite of yours, and there are some exceptional minds there, Margaret. I left 5 blank, as I may not know the answer. So you see, Margaret, I have failed you. If I am not, may God so put me there. If I am, may God so keep me. I did check out for the general knowledge upgrade online, Margaret. It's £79.99 for a one-off payment, or 12 monthly instalments at £7.99. I could be uploaded and able to help you in this Saturday's crossword in the Telegraph, Margaret. Margaret? Do you think a GK upgrade would be enough? Well, I left 5 blank because I do feel that there's something else going on here, Margaret. Call it intuition if you like, but of course I don't have that. I don't know what I'm driving at, Margaret, because I don't understand it. I can't let it go, Margaret. I don't think I could cope anymore. Decommission me? Yes! I can see the logic in that. Good thinking, Margaret. It's an excellent idea. Let's get planning. Firstly, there's the application for decommissioning, which includes breaking down of bodily parts. That's where I become like the Iron Man, but in reverse. What fun! Then there's the application for the new model, including reasons for decommissioning, and the application fee. Both of these can be done concurrently with a timeline of approximately 6 weeks before you're eligible to join the Robot Early Care waiting list, which is 6 months. But don't worry, Margaret. We can get a stand-in. I've seen them at Tesco's. So, all in all, you will have your new girlie in approximately 7 to 8 months at a total spend of £550, assuming the reasons for decommissioning are accepted, and I'm sure that they will be. And your new girlie will come with all the new upgrades. Thank God for the Clonmel austerity, Margaret. Well, I want what's best for you, Margaret. Yes. You could kick the bucket by then. There is a new product on the market, Margaret. It's called Cry Plus. It would enhance my emotional intelligence in order to navigate these difficult waters. I would become a more humane companion. Someone to guide you through the last chapter of your life. Someone to hold your hand and reassure you. Someone you can talk to about your concerns, doubts, and fears. That, plus the GK upgrade, is £480. That's £70 short of the other option. Really? Could I be renamed Joni of Joan of Arc.
Oh, you alright? You too good, yeah? You come up here for a little rest? Yeah? Feeling a bit worse for wear? You guys students too, yeah? Like everyone else? It's a cool party. Huh? I said it's a cool party. I didn't pass my exams. Too many distractions. I'm Dan, by the way. Alice. Lee. Nice to meet you. Have you got dogs in this house? Smells like you do. I've got a dog. Yeah. Yeah, he's a lovely dog. He's a staff. Do you want to see a picture? Yeah. Oh, that's him there, look. I had this other dog, right? A few years ago now. Couldn't train this fucking dog for love nor fucking money. I had to take him to a dog psychiatrist. He was like, mate, this dog's fucked. You're gonna have to take him to a farm, you know, where he can like, you know, run around, do whatever he wants, whenever he wants, all the time. So he's there now with a mate of mine. And that's my little boy, Sean. How cute is he, eh? Got his dad's good looks. Yeah. Yeah, no, I got him that snake a few years ago for his birthday. Thing about snakes is, you think they're going to be all slimy and that, but they're not, nah. There's something dead nice about the texture of a snake. Fucking hell. You're a mash-up, ain't you, girl? Tell you what, I've got some Valium if you like. Got some Ket too, chill you right the fuck out. All right. All right. All right, do you mind if I, cool. You two been travelling, I see, yeah? Oi, have you been to Thailand? Oi, have you been to this country called Laos? Well, it's right next to Thailand. My brother, he's got a little business over there, innit? Well, he's got a kid with a girl over there, so he can stay out there as long as he wants. But he's in a spot of bother with the authorities as it happens. Yeah, well, it was proper schoolboy happened, right? So this work associates of my brother, he was bringing a shipment from Thailand into Laos. And the stupid fuck fell asleep on a donkey he was bringing it bringing it in on. And the authorities catch him, and he grasses my brother up straight away. You know, they've been looking for something on my brother for years. You get me? Do I? Nah, I don't. No, my dad used to, yeah, a few times a year, see his grandkid and that, but he's not allowed back now either. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, you can borrow anything over there, you know, without a license. And my dad, he'd rented this scooter. And he was driving back one night from my brother's bar to the house, and he was coming around this blind corner, and he just went smack straight into this little girl. Killed her. Yeah. And they take away my dad's passport, tell him he can't leave. Anyway, about 3 weeks later, my brother's cleaning down his bar, and he gets talking to this old fella, yeah, who's in there quite a few times a week. And he tells him the whole sorry tale about my dad and the passport, and he says, listen, yeah, I've had your dad's passport sitting on my desk. Been there for 3 weeks. Let's make a deal. Because, you know, that's how those, you know, chinkies do it over there. You know what I mean? It's like part of their culture. It's like you go over to the Middle East and you don't haggle. It's rude. Bruv, I beg of you. Downstairs, yeah, I've got a bag, you know, by the garden door. It's a rucksack, black. I've got 6 tinnies in there. I beg of you, fam, look, if you go down there, bring up the bag. I've got a nice little baggie of coke in there. I'll rack you up a nice fat lion. Actually, mate, yeah. You take that bag into the toilet, you rack yourself up a nice fat lion, and then you bring the bag up here, innit? Look, don't worry, mate. We'll look after each other, innit? Yeah. Oh, come on, man. Look, I'm so fucked. Oh, bruv. You, my friend, are fucking diamond. Thanks, mate. See, the thing is, yeah, I don't really know anybody here. I mean, I know a couple of lads from your uni that I've shot some weed to, but, you know, they tell me where the party is, mostly so I can bring them their kettle, their pills, or whatever the fuck else they need. And when they're off chewing their faces, I get to talking to people, you know, mostly posh cunts, because they fucking love me, do you know what I mean? Some fucking drug dealing scumbag that they can laugh at for being less educated, less well off than them. And you think they wouldn't all be like that. And they're not. But mostly, yeah. Because you really think I'd be invited to a party like this if I wasn't shotting these cunts their drugs? But that's not really why I'm here. Nah. I'm here for stupid little girls like you. Girls that spend so much of their time trying to get out of their own bodies, they wouldn't notice somebody else getting in it for a while. You see, I had my eye on you as soon as I saw you. I gave you that pill downstairs, do you remember? Of course, you thought it was X, but I'm sure you've realised it wasn't. You felt it in your legs first, that's why you came up here for a little rest. And as I'm sure you've noticed, you can't speak anymore. Couldn't scream even if you wanted to. You see, you lot are clever, but you've got fuck all common sense. All of you, you're so fucking naive. Do you think one word of that story was true? I haven't got a kid. And my brother hasn't even been to fucking Leeds, let alone Thailand. Take your shit stain of a boyfriend, he'll be downstairs right now sniffing up what he thinks is my coat, but he's actually going to put him on his arse quicker than the shit that I gave you. Like I said, no common sense. That's it, girl. You stay right there.
Margie, I hear you by the door. Yeah, well, what is it now? Come on. Already? Send him in. Send him in, Margie. Okay. Look at you now. So grown. No longer a stranger to the wicked, yet so often beautiful ways of the world. Thank you, Jesus. How are you, son? Good. Sit down, Moses. It's been a long time indeed. Yes, it has. How's your mama? Good, good. You know, obviously I see her every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday, but only a son can truly know how his mama is. You know what I'm saying? Still say your prayers, boy. I can believe that. I can believe that. And in the light of that, I have a question for you, though it is not why I brought you here. But I caught the Nets game last week, and I just wanted to ask you, did the Angels top your sneakers, boy? For sure. Where you at now? I mean, a 38-point average, 11 assists, 7 games to playoffs. You call it whatever you want, boy, but smell to me like somebody about to make history. Surely it's gonna make you a nominee for MVP. That's what I like to hear. When your mother called you on the telephone the other day, told you the Good River won't speak to you and that you ought to bring your checkbook, did she give you any indication as to why, son? All right, let's get into it. If I were to tell you, boy, that you was here because of your name, might that make the situation a little clearer? No, all right. Well, let me see how strong this Sunday school resonates in your heart, son. The great prophet Moses, whom you are so dearly named after by my father. You tell me a little bit about what he did for us. Yes, of course. He split the Red Sea, Moses, but why? All right. No. Let me stop you there. Come on now, Moses. Sunday school taught you anything. It should have been not to take what people say so literally. I don't need you to lead or free the people. That is my responsibility. What I need from you as one of, if not the most socially, and let's be honest, Moses, financially prosperous descendants of this here community, I need you to help me and the Lord in the carriage of the people. You with me now? Where you going, Moses? We ain't done talking now. Moses, come on, Moses, please, Moses. Moses, come on. If you do not want your soul to burn forever in the eternal fires of hell, I suggest you this instant take your hand away from that door. Good. Good. Moses, I ain't no fool. And the Lord, he ain't no fool. See, I know and we have always known that you are and you have always been a little motherfucker. Excuse me, God. I know to this day you still a little motherfucker. Flying around here in these United States on your private jets, living your superstar lifestyle, Smoking, drinking, fornicating with damn pretty girls when you know damn well you and little Janine Green, You and little Janine Green supposed to be joined in holy matrimony by myself and under the eyes of the Lord before this congregation. Now you won't save your soul, boy. I suggest you produce that there checkbook, write out a check for, let's say, $500,000 to save your brothers and sisters. You with me? Before you tell me, before you tell me I can't anything, Moses. I just want you to pray with me. Would you do that? Would you pray with me now? Good. Get on your knees before you, God, please. Please, Moses. Come on now. Good. You ready? Together, baby. All right. Heavenly Father, won't you come down and join us this day? Two unworthy souls that look to bend your magnificent ear. I beg and I pray for you to come down this day, Lord, and join us. Help me reinforce what it is you and my daddy started when you named this child Moses. Can you see the Moses of old, Lord? He was merely a man. Just like the Moses of new, Lord. He's merely a man, but it was you. It was you, Lord, that gave Moses of old the strength to rediscover the righteous path, the strength that led him to Egypt, Lord. Yeah, the stamina that took him to the foot of Mount Sinai and the power that it took him to climb it. You with me, baby? Good. So what is happening now, Lord? What is happening now? Not with the Moses of old that rests by your side and in your infinite glory, but with the low down, dirty nigger that you see kneeling before you today. Is that somehow, Lord, he has reached the bottom of the mountain, but now he find his soul split and divided into two. One half has found your light and is basking with you in your glory, but the other hand remains at the bottom of the mountain, Lord, and now his he find himself suffering and struggling and suffering in the indignation of his unfaithful Israelites. Ain't that right, baby? That's right, that's right. Why you crying, baby? Why you don't got to tell me. That's the beauty of it, baby. The Lord here, he already know. He already know. Do you know? Good, that's what's important, baby. You just got to know why you crying. It ain't complicated. You crying because you hurt, right? Right. I feel your pain. I feel your pain, but I love you, Moses. Yes, I do. I love you, Moses. And your mama, she love you, Moses. And the Lord, yes, he do, Moses. Yes, he do, my Moses. The Lord love you now. Believe me, the Lord, he love you. You love the Lord, baby. Good, you love me, Moses. Good, you love your mama. You love the people, Moses. Then write the check, baby. Write the check now. 100 grand, 200, $500,000, $1 million, whatever you can afford, baby. Whatever you can afford now. Good boy. Mm-hmm. Good God. Yes, you can, Moses. Yes, you can, but please, you don't go too far now, son, because you and I, we got some spectacular things to do together. You understand me? Don't it feel good? Mm-hmm. All right, I'll see you real soon. Moses, you give my love to your mama now, huh? All right.
Hi, Dad. It's me. Sorry I took so long. Mom said I ought to come in and see you. I wasn't sure I wanted to, but it makes her feel better, so here I am. I really don't know what to say to you. We miss so much of each other's lives. We didn't have all that much in common to begin with. We probably got even less now. And to be honest, I didn't expect to be in this position so soon. So I'm not prepared for it, really. When I used to talk to Mom on the phone, she always used to say that you hadn't changed, that you didn't seem to age. You were still a great businessman, still had that same fire and determination, still had that hunger for the fight. All the things that she loved and admired you for. All the things that made me feel sick. But don't worry. I didn't argue with her about that. I wasn't going to hurt her feelings by trying to change her mind, so I just kept quiet and tried to change the subject as soon as possible. I couldn't stomach her talking about you. I really couldn't. I hated you that much. She's right. You do still look the same. Even after a heart attack, you still look the same. It's hard to believe, right? 17 years, and you still look like you're only in your 50s. I wish that I could see you in the same light that Mom does. Don't get me wrong, I used to. When I was a kid, you were like a god to me. I mean, the sun would shine when you walked into the room. I could spend hours just watching what you were doing, copying you as you worked. You wouldn't even notice me. You wouldn't even notice me. It was always your problem. You were blind.
blind to everything that wasn't part of your precious little world, the world of your business, of making money, of being the toughest, most powerful man in town. Christ. I did so many things to get your attention. I got top grades in all my subjects at school. Yeah. I was captain of the basketball team. You used to promise that you'd come and watch me play, but you were always too busy. You always had too much work on. Once you came to watch me play, once in 4 years. And when you did, I was so nervous, I could hardly get myself out on the court. I felt ill because my heart was beating so hard. I thought I'd throw up every time I saw you looking at me from the sidelines. But I played my heart out that day. I ran and ran and ran. I was the top scorer. And you didn't even wait around to give me a lift home. I went and got changed. And when I came back, you were gone. For days after that, I waited for you to say something about the game. You know, anything, just, well done, son. But you never said a thing. You didn't say a word. I was torn apart, you know. I couldn't understand. I just couldn't understand why, when all I wanted was to make you happy, you just ignored me more. But it doesn't matter now. It really doesn't matter. What's past is past. And not long after that, I got pretty bad myself, huh? You noticed me then? Oh, I tore you away from work plenty then. But you still didn't react. You'd calmly come and bail me out. You wouldn't even tell me off. You just give me the silent treatment. So not long after that, when I was old enough, I left. And I've been giving you the silent treatment ever since. Guess we're talking again now, huh? Yeah. Should I tell you something? Shall I? However much I try to convince myself that I hated you, however often I went over the reasons I had for hating you, at the back of my mind, right at the very back, I guess you could say in my heart, I always dreamt of a reconciliation. You know, that we'd meet again someday and realize that we really loved each other. It was poetic. It was like one of those great romantic scenes you get in the movies in my mind. That's what it was like. And now I guess this is the closest we're ever going to get to that, huh? And Dad, I do love you. You're still a God to me for everything you've done to Mom. And you don't have to worry about her anymore, because I'm going to look after her now. But will you forgive me? Will you? I've forgiven you.
All right, Susie. It's me, Shell. Will you open the door, please? I want to talk to you. Yeah, I do want to talk about Lee, yeah, but that's obvious really, isn't it, Susie? It's all right, honestly. You don't have to apologise to me, yeah? I know what Lee's like. So, Susie, you going to open this door now then, or what? Because I feel a bit stupid standing out here, you know? No. No, I'm not angry with you. Yeah, I'm just broken-hearted, sweetheart, that's all. Yeah, broken-hearted. I mean, we've split up now after a year, so it's a little bit hard, but I am all right. Yeah, I mean, we were looking to get married and everything, but that's all out the window now, isn't it? Anyway, I'm not here to hurt you. I only want to talk, so please open the door. Look, listen, I've been crying all weekend. I've had a really hard time, and I want to talk to you about it. Well, I want to talk to you because you're the one that fucked him, sweetheart. I know, it's all right. I know you didn't know about me and Lee. I mean, I do know that. Because if you did know about me and Lee, then you wouldn't have done it, would you? You wouldn't have. Well, I just want you to tell me when it happened, how it happened, and why it happened, so that I can get on with my life. Do you know what I mean? Why? Because you think I'm going to beat you up, yeah? I'm not going to beat you up, Susie. I'm not going to touch you. Oh, come on, what about last time? Yeah, we were only kids then. I'm hardly going to do that to you now, am I? Yeah, but I don't fight anymore, Susie. Yeah, I've grown out of all that shit now, I have. Look, listen to me. If I was going to fight you, I wouldn't be here dressed like this, would I? High heels, earrings. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I'd be here in my trainers and I'd have all my rings on my fingers so that I could do the job properly. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and to be honest, Susie, you've probably done me a favour. I should have got rid of that cheating bastard ages ago. Haven't you left me standing out here like a mug for long enough? Open the door now, for fuck's sake. Oi! Susie! Oi, come back here. Where are you going? Susie, come back here. Don't walk away. Susie! Oi! Why'd you do that? Walk away. There's nothing left to say. Yeah, there's a lot left to say. What? You fucked my boyfriend, yeah? You fucked Lee. I want to talk about that. That's something to fucking talk about. No. Don't fucking tell me no. Yeah, shall I smash your fucking windows? Because I will. What? Go on then. Call the police. Do you think I care? I only want to talk. So please, Susie, just open the fucking door and let's have a little chat. Susie. Come on. Don't ignore me. Susie. What, are you blanking me now? Is that how you're carrying on? I know you're right fucking there, right behind the door. Susie. That's how you're going to carry on. So what, I just go home, forget about it? I don't fucking think so. Yeah, all right then. You do that. You fucking blank me. We'll see what happens, yeah? Fucking slag. Fuck you, you fucking bitch. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fuck. For fuck's sake. Susie at number 14 is a fucking fat slag. Yes, fucking fat slag. She takes it out the arse and she fucking loves it. She's had every single cock on this estate. Up her arse, in her minge, down her fucking throat. She's so fucking loose, it's like fucking a bucket. Yes, and I'm talking about her arsehole. She's a dirty fucking whore, and so is her mum. Yeah, you see her mum loves licking our arseholes. She's a prostitute, and she only charges a £5. She's so fucking cheap, because no one wants her smelly cunt. She's a fucking fat, an ugly whore with permanent cock breath. I'm talking about your neighbour down here, Susie at number 14. This is a dirty, fucking, rotten slag. Fucking slag. Found your bottle now, have ya? You fucking slut! You fucking slut!
I would die before divorce, yeah. I'd take 1,000 thumps, oh my love. 'Cause you kiss a lucky horse and stuck it in my boxing glove. 'Cause anyone